guys, my name is Lauren Johnson. I am with the Kunes marketing team, and today we will be doing another Kunes Car Convo. I will be driving around Jan Helms, who is on the board for the Western Illinois Animal Rescue. I will be driving her and an available rescue puppy around in this gorgeous 2023 Grand Wagoneer. Let's go. Okay, so we have Jan Helms here with us, who is the treasurer of the Western Illinois Animal Rescue in Monmouth, Illinois. Jan, thank you so much for joining us today.
I always like to talk about Western Illinois Animal Rescue.
Yeah, it is a topic that is very near and dear to a lot of our hearts at Kunes. We are all animal lovers, we love our pets, and we gush on them every single day. So,
As it should be.
yeah, exactly, as it should be. So we also have a guest star in the back named Riley, and Riley is a mix. And Jan, can you tell us a little bit about Riley? Riley is up for adoption, and we can already tell you Riley is the sweetest baby, so cuddly, so loving, just loves people. Please tell us more.
Yeah, sure. Riley was a stray. We don't know a lot about his history, but we can guess about things. We found he is a people person. He loves people. Now, he loves other dogs too, and he is okay with cats as far as we can tell.
Quiet.
Because we do have cats in the building, and a lot of them. But he really likes people. He likes to please his person or his people. And right now, he is in love with these people from Kunes.
We love him back. It is mutual. I think one of us might end up taking him home today.
That would be lovely. We would love that. He came to us a month or so ago, and we've been loving on him ever since.
Oh. So, Riley really seems to be enjoying the car right now. I just want to remind you guys, we are in a Grand Wagoneer, which is listed as a top safety car for dogs. There's a lot of space in back. There's also a screen, so Riley could watch TV right now if he were to go on a road trip. And there's also a lot of air conditioning in back. How do we feel like Riley is enjoying the ride so far?
Oh, I think he says 2 claws up right now.
Very relaxing.
I do too.
Yeah, what's your take on the car?
Oh,
what do
I
you
love
think?
it. I'll take it home with me right now.
That's how I'm feeling. I love it too.
Wow.
So, the backup camera looks like a television in itself. It is like so crystal clear. And then we have these other screens that, connect to Apple CarPlay, GPS. It is all just crystal clear. And then even the air conditioning and moving your seats, the temperature, everything is like a really nice, clean screen. So, yeah, this is a very, very nice car.
Yes, it is.
I'm
Smooth
enjoying
ride.
it.
Smooth
Yes.
ride.
So let's talk more about Western Illinois Animal Rescue. I know that you guys do accept volunteers to help out at the rescue.
We do.
What does that look like? If someone wants to get involved and help out, how do they go about that, and what opportunities are there?
Well, we always say we accept any volunteers. Maybe you don't want to work directly with the animals, but you like gardening. We have a memorial garden that we need help with. Or you like doing administrative things. We can always find something for you to help with administration. However, our animals are where we need the help the most. We need cat nannies and dog nannies and butlers. I'm not trying to discriminate, dog butlers and cat butlers, because we do have both, and they do an excellent job. We have volunteer applications on westernnillinoisanimalrescue.com, which you can fill out and bring in. Someone will contact you and we'll make arrangements to get you trained to what you want to do, and or maybe you can train us on something you want to do to help us out if you have good ideas. We also need help with fundraising. Oh goodness. We exist on donations and fundraising only, and we can always use help in the fundraising department, ideas or help with fundraisers.
Do you guys have any fundraising events coming up where maybe we could promote it during this?
Yes, we have August 13th is the Doggy Splash, and it's Warren County YMCA pool, outdoor pool.
Okay.
So the doggies get to end the season, the pool season, by swimming in the new pool out there.
Oh my gosh.
There's 2 different times for the big duck and the small dogs. And it's called the Doggy Splash. We'll have merchandise there. Of course, we're always trying to sell our merchandise and promote things, all related to wire. On August 18th, we will be at Farmers Market on South 1st Street selling beverages. We hope it's kind of toasty so we can sell a lot of beverages. On August 26th, we have our doggy wash, and that's when the dogs get baths and nails. You can make an appointment for your dog to come in and get a bath. We have a dog bath sink, huge thing.
Oh, cool.
And thing. We accept all sizes, and they can also get their nails trimmed. We'll have experts on site to volunteer to do nail trims for us.
So how much does that cost? Is that like, does someone make a donation, or how does that work exactly?
I think it's $10 for small dogs and $15 for large dogs.
That's amazing. And all the proceeds for that go back to the animal shelter?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love that. That is such a win-win situation. You guys are getting to take care of other people's pets, wash them, do their nails. I hate cutting my dog's nails. It always makes me so nervous. So
It's not fun.
No, it's not fun. It's very stressful. And so to have someone do it and then know that that money is going towards animals in need, that is such a win-win. I love that.
You can add the nails for $5 extra, I should say.
It's worth it. That is worth it.
It'd be worth it at twice the price, in my opinion.
Yes, no, take all my money. I don't want to cut my dog's nails.
My Roxy does not like nail trimming.
I understand completely. I try to distract my dogs with peanut butter. They know what's up at this point. It's never a good situation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Jan, how did you get into animal rescue? How'd you fall into the rescue life?
Well, that's real interesting. I was kind of a bystander with wire. I would support them casually and went to a couple of their fundraisers and was kind of talked once in a while to our then president, Dan Porter.
Okay.
And one evening in late 2017, I should say, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Dan called me about 7:30 at night and said, this is Dan. I was wondering if you'd be interested in being our treasurer. And I said, yes. And he goes, there was silence, and he goes, really? I said, sure, I'll do it. Not knowing what I was in for.
Oh gosh.
And I wouldn't trade a minute of it at all. It was a godsend for me and hopefully for the animals.
I think it was. I can tell you're a very passionate person. You're so warm and loving. I've seen you just in these short moments we've been together, you know, be loving to multiple animals. So I can tell you the animals are very lucky to have you.
Well, I'm lucky to be with them. They've taught me a lot.
Yeah.
They probably taught me to be a better person too.
I think animals could teach all of us to be better people, for sure. So what is it like working in the Monmouth community? How do you feel about working for this rescue? What does it make you feel about the Monmouth community?
Well, I worked for the city for 16 years. I was an administrative assistant for the mayor and the administrator. So I was involved in civic activities and Monmouth itself. But the Monmouth community and the region is incredibly generous and supportive of Western Illinois Animal Rescue.
Good.
We could not ask for a more supportive community. Dan created a very good reputation for wire.
Good.
And we do our very utmost to continue that good reputation and standing in the community. And we put out a plea on Facebook if we have a emergency situation with an animal that comes into us, and we have an outpouring of love and blessings in the form of money.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. I am not surprised because we too love the Monmouth community and have experienced nothing but love and support, but I'm happy to hear that you guys experience that as well.
Yeah.
You just feel so much generosity and support.
We do, and we work with area rescues and shelters too, because you can't do it all by yourself. You just need to work it, of course, with other groups, to be successful.
Absolutely. And I'm glad to hear there's such a great community of other rescues for you to work with as well.
There is.
That's awesome. What do you wish more people knew about rescue animals?
Well, they're animals just like your pets at home. You've got a cat or dog at home. These pets are just like them. They might have come from a crummy deal, and we don't. Many times we don't know their history, but we can guess the history in many cases by their behavior.
Right.
If they've been mistreated or neglected, we could tell. Riley was rather thin when he came in, not too bad, but he's filled out quite nicely. He has plenty of food now.
Yeah, healthy boy. I think he might be taking a nap back there with Evan.
It looks like he looks like he is.
He's in heaven.
But all they really want is love.
Right.
In the end, they just want love and acceptance. Cats too. Sometimes cats are kind of standoffish.
Yeah. They play hard to get.
Oh, they do. But they really do want love and acceptance too. They really seek that out in people, and we hope that we can help them find that.
Yeah.
Because we are very particular about who adopts our fur baby.
Yeah.
And what kind of situations they're going to go home to.
Absolutely.
Which is why we're kind of nosy on the questionnaires, and what the questions we ask you would be to make sure that the animal is going into a situation that he or she deserves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That makes us love your organization even more, that you go above and beyond to make sure the homes you're placing these animals in are top-notch, full of love and safe.
They're coming from a place with love, and we hope that that's where they're going to.
Yeah. So how do you guys acquire most of your rescue animals? Are they off of the streets? I mean, how do you obtain most of them?
Well, I don't know what percentage is, but we do have, many of them are strays.
Okay.
They might be taken in by the city or the county. They have a combined shelter out at the edge of town.
Okay.
But if we work with them to bring the animals in. In addition to them working with us, they work with other places to take these animals so they have a chance of getting adopted, because they are not a no-kill shelter out there.
Okay.
So they do expedite movement to other rescues, and we try to help them as much as we possibly can. So a lot of our dogs especially come as strays that we don't know anything about. And sometimes we might know some of the history just because we know the animal, but it's better that we have them in many cases so that they can get another home. In other cases, there's owner surrenders through illness, change of situations, death in a family, etc. Cats and dogs have come to us because of that. Right now we have a lengthy list of owner surrenders because of various situations, and we'll work through that list as fast as we can.
Right. What advice would you give to someone that is thinking about rescuing an animal?
I would say immediately go visit your local shelter. Come see us. We would be glad to give you a tour of our building. It's just 4 years old now. Originally we were in garages, and it was a makeshift rescue, but we made it work. Right? It's very small, and we could only have a couple dogs at a time. We can have 6 or 7 now, and we have cats in every room that is possible right now at the rescue.
We saw some, yeah.
Every room has cats. And we have a bottle baby in the office that was brought in after it was saved from a doggy's mouth. Now, the doggy wasn't hurt to the cat.
Yeah.
It was just playing with the cat.
Yeah.
So I would say come visit us. Let us show you around. Let us show you what we do. Let us introduce you to the animals. And beware when you go back to the dog room and maybe the kitty room, it might be loud because everybody is going to be greeting you with hellos.
Yeah, a very warm welcome.
They have a lot to say
Yeah.
to everyone that comes in.
Yeah, very chatty.
They're very chatty. They're very chatty.
Okay, what has been your best memory you've had since working with Western Illinois Animal Rescue?
Well, I love the people I work with. I didn't know a lot of these people before I was introduced to the rescue. And they're some of the best, most loving, giving people you could meet. I have developed some good friendships with them. I would say great friendships with them. And hopefully that's the way they feel about my husband and I.
I have a feeling they do.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But we have a couple of them. I can think of a cat rescue story that was very endearing. Gracie came to us after her owner passed suddenly. And so we took Gracie in. We weren't too full then, so we took Gracie in, got her taken care of. In the meantime, an older lady came in, and I say older because I'm older, I can say older. She came in and she wanted a kitten. But we were concerned that a kitten might trip her the way they whine through people's feet.
Yes.
Because they're wanting to hug your legs.
Yeah.
So we talked to her, and we did discourage her, but we pointed a few other ones out to her, including Gracie, who was there wanting to go home with someone. Well, it was love at first sight for both of them.
Oh.
Gracie went home with this lady, and we continue to get emails from her about the success of that rescue story. Gracie found a new mom, and this lady found a kitty to love.
I love that.
And there's a dog story that's even more touching. A young girl trained her Australian Blue Heeler to be a service dog for her. She had diabetes. And he would alert on high blood sugar. Well, she had lost a tremendous amount of weight, and she no longer needed a service dog. And she was going away to college. So instead of selfishly thinking, I'm going to take my dog to college and have it sit in a room with me, or sit in a room while I'm studying or I'm in class,
Yeah.
she agreed to adopt her little one out to somebody who needed her. I mean, it's a girl, a female dog. And this dog was amazing. She had trained her herself, and she was amazing. Well, we matched her up with a little boy in the far south, and they drove up from that area with their boy and to meet the dog and pick her up, and it was instant match. The dog loved the little boy right away. It was heartbreaking.
Yep.
For the girl,
Absolutely.
and for us. But this dog had a new life now with this little boy.
That is beautiful, and that is so selfless of that girl to want her dog to go and help someone else. Like,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
she knew he needed a job. She needed a job. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She knew she needed a job because healers do need jobs.
Yeah.
And she did it. Now, they told us in text messages on the way home that the dog alerted almost immediately to the little boy's blood sugar.
Oh my God.
So that's how quickly he picked up on it. They do it by scent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it was again a match made in heaven. Those two memories stand out. There are so many. I could just go on and we could talk all day and ride forever.
I mean, we can if you want. I just need to fill up on gas, and then we can just drive around all day. No, Jan, I can tell you again from this very short amount of time that we have spent with you, like, thank you so much for making these animals' lives better, but also thank you for making people's lives better. I mean, you connecting people in need with a service dog or, you know, an animal for companionship, like, that makes people's lives better.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you make people's lives better. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to do that. We love to make it successful.
Yeah.
A successful adoption is what we live for.
Of course.
And we have a page called Wire Forever Friends that pet owners who adopted can join, and they can send us updates on their pet. We love that.
Yes.
Because we get pretty attached to the animals.
Of course.
While they're in there.
Why?
And there are animals that we cannot take home because we already have animals at home.
Right.
And we love success stories. And we had just recently 2 little dogs that were adopted together, and they got out of the backyard. Everybody knew who these dogs belonged to.
Okay.
And there were people everywhere, Ryer people, Monmouth people out helping to look for those dogs, and they found them pretty quickly. But, you know, that's how much we are followed on Facebook,
Yeah.
how much we get help from the community.
Yeah.
If you can't help financially, you can always help with your support through Facebook sharing and etc. We don't turn down any help at all.
No. I think that says a lot about small town people too. I think that small town people really come together no matter what the crisis is, and, you know, help out their neighbors, help out one another. So
That's for sure.
yeah, so I'm not surprised to hear that about the Monmouth community, but it definitely warms my heart.
Yeah, our volunteers are just our heart of the heart of the rescue, because they love our animals as much as the board members do.
Of course.
And we couldn't do it without them. They
Yeah.
just are incredible, and they help the clock run smoothly. And we all do our best, and then we're happy when they get to a new home, and we can bring somebody else in to love.
Right. And it's great, like you said, that you guys can stay in touch with pets that have been adopted out
Oh, yeah.
and know what's going on in their lives.
That's super. We'll often see something on there, and one of us will mention, that's why we do this.
Yep.